Could you use a ride into the future of technology? The AI and Big Data Expo Global is soon to happen, and this event will surely prove to be an eye-opener that you just cannot afford to miss. It was just over 4 weeks since the beginning of the event, and interest in the gathering became rather high as industry veterans, staff and fans convened in London. Not just another conference, this is the portal to uncover how AI and big data change our world in a way that we could have dreamt only a couple of years ago. In this video, let's explore more information on AI and Big Data Expo Global, which will be held on February 5-6, 2025 at Olympia, London. We will be up to date with the latest achievements in the AI industry, be introduced to opinions of key stakeholders of the market, and analyze how these innovations are changing lives. From beginners to experts interested in the field of AI, there is something for any person out there. Get ready for a fantastic ride full of technologies, discoveries that will inspire you on the journey of technological enhancement. AI and Big Data Expo Global is one of a kind from other technology events since it is dedicated to practical implementation of AI and big data solutions. The program includes working workshops, inspiring panel discussions, and speeches by representatives of some of the most promising startups. It is not a question of abstract approaches, but viable plans for change that could be adopted immediately. Picture yourself leaving the event, armed with tangible strategies that can change your organization or your career. We're going to go back in memory lane for a little bit now. To fully understand where AI is today, it is much better to know how the whole process began. You would be amazed, but the concept of artificial intelligence dates back several centuries. It actually starts with apocalyptic mythology and fantasy and elements attached to fiction like mechanical servants or mythical beings as the golems. However, the proper scientific study of AI did not begin until the mid-part of the 20th century. It was in the course of the Second World War that various researchers moved to look into the possibility of the machines to think. Fast forward to 1956, and we've got a big milestone. It was in a workshop at Dartmouth College that someone first used the phrase artificial intelligence. That was a change. Essentially, that was when we began a process of researching and seeking which technologies might help to make AI a reality. Now, let me take you to the next decade, which is otherwise called the 1980s. This was the time of expert systems, the programs that were created to mimic decision makers in a particular sphere of human activity, such as treatment or investment. We were pretty revolutionary for our time. There was then the 1990s, where the internet was barely a concept they had to come to terms with. This was a game changer, and all of a sudden there was far more information to be garnered, and computers were fast becoming far more potent. It was only at this point that researchers began to build algorithms which could learn from the data, what is known today as machine learning. Well, come on now, that was a huge leap toward today's modern powering and processing AI systems. That is why such giants as JP Chase began to involve machine learning in the process of identifying fraudulent transactions in real time. This not only shields consumers, but it enlarges the prevention of big losses by far too. For example, risk management. Today, firms are for the first time analyzing the data to estimate credit risk more effectively. Algorithmic trading. Hedge funds use sophisticated formulas for purchasing and selling securities at unimaginable haste, basically using real-time data analysis. They are capable of detecting the unusual activity within the transaction records, almost in the shortest time possible, meaning millions will be saved yearly. Big data and AI are the most common technologies today, used by cities across the globe to address their problems, such as traffic control and efficient power use and security. For instance, traffic optimization. Modern cities such as Los Angeles employ techniques that rely on data from cameras and other sensors to optimize traffic signals and also dispel traffic jams. Public safety. Another form of using predictive analytics helps police schedule their work and combat crime more efficiently before it occurs. Bit by bit, Barcelona employs smart sensors to enhance waste collection routes, utilizing actual time data, and make the city tidier and smarter. And while moving through this period of concept development, we should not lose sight of the consequences. Where are current trends leading to AI? But what questions of ethos come across? This means that it is very important in considering how we would wish the given AI systems to be designed. It makes concerns such as bias in the algorithms or privacy as we advance of extreme importance. It goes unsaid that all the authority translates into accountability. As AI becomes more integrated into our lives, whether through smart assistants or autonomous vehicles, discussions around ethics will become increasingly important. Bias in algorithms. How do we ensure fairness? If data is learned in an algorithm with inequalities, the output will also be laden with inequalities. Privacy concerns. With rapid growth in technologies, companies have amassed massive personnel information. But how do you steroids personal privacy? In the course of this video, graphics and charts will be used to support important messages appropriately. For instance, do you know that the agenda of this event is based on the survey that McKinsey held recently, where 52% of the companies declared that they started implementing AI in at least one business? Things like these make complicated data to be more understandable so that many people can grasp it without a lot of difficulty. The chronology of AI analysis demonstrates that its idea did not start recently and that it undergoes constant development. Developing this kind of knowledge is necessary to understand present technologies and be able to predict future developments. When looking at existing uses, it becomes apparent that sectors use AI to become more efficient and create new solutions. Google uses natural language processing for searching and other related purposes, while Netflix analyzes the recommendations based on users' preferences. Towards the future, ethical issues have to be taken very seriously. With growing automation across different industries, this is what happens to the job. How should we make AI systems fair? It is these questions that are important when one looks at the future terrain. We would like to make the further conversation easier, so let's use a couple of metaphors here. Machine learning means to teach a child different animals to distinguish. First, they may confuse a cat with a dog, but if you show examples and guide them like when you point at the pictures, they correct themselves in the end. Let's hear from you. What do you consider the most about the further progression of artificial intelligence? If the graphic above has left you wondering if there are specific applications you'd like to look into, then look no further than this section. Feel free to put your comments in the comment section below to make this become a discussion. Your knowledge may be contributed to the discourses in the future. Incorporating insights from industry experts enriches our understanding of these topics. For instance, Dr. Fei-Fei Li, a Stanford University computer vision expert, insists that AI's future should be humanist.
Through the lens of computer vision and the development of AI.
Her experience also brings out the need to develop more technologies that complement rather than supplement people. Looking at the possibilities, AI has incredible prospects. In fact, we outlined only a few of them, and that concerns pretty much all fields. From agriculture applying predictive analysis to crop outcomes, to smart cities applying IoT data for enhanced management of cities' resources. At the same time, it is crucial that our content is up to date. Current business articles discuss how Amazon Web Services is at the forefront of leading innovations of cloud-based AI solutions, enabling enterprises globally to leverage big data without deep pocket investments. The countdown is on! It is barely a few weeks until the AI and Big Data Expo Global take place. Come with us to deepen the subject further at the event. It will be an opportunity to meet with other professionals such as the Watson team from IBM or specialists in Microsoft Azure. Listen to reports and lectures by representatives of such companies as Meta and BT Group. Learn about innovative ideas that will define our world. Please do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content before the expo. We will brief you on speakers, sessions, workshops including practical aspects of big data, analysis, and everything connected to AI. Let the date be February 5-6, 2025. Looking forward to seeing you there. So, let me take you through this interesting field right now. See you soon.